Sometimes knowing when not to trade is always a really good idea. And also a sign of a really good trader, right? So knowing when not to trade is a sign of a really good trader. And I'm not saying I'm a really good trader or anything, but I know that I am definitely progressing as a trader, right? Because back in the day, I mean, probably when I first started trading, I would want to trade this completely, right? And this is my view when I first got to the charts. You would think, by the way, that I'm trading during the day. I am not trading during the day. This is at night when news just came out with Israel. First of all, prayers to all of the people affected, with constant conflict all around the world, especially um, in these countries. It's just so sad to see, you know? So my prayers and my thoughts are with them. But when I look at this, right, this is literally what I was seeing. I was taking a small rest, laying down before it was time for me to trade, right? So I saw this, right, here. It's about 7:53. I'm looking at it while I'm laying down in bed. I'm like, okay, cool, this looks great. I think if we break below 857 here, we'll be able to hopefully pull back and then break lower on high volume. That would be a trade. Right, so I'm looking. I don't trade until 8 o'clock. So right, so when this hits 20 right here, 2000, that's when I trade. But then we have this. So I'm like, cool. That's perfect. It's happening a little bit earlier, but that gives it time for a pullback, right? This is great stuff. But then, but then, come on, chart. Don't leave me hanging. This happened, and that is insane. And I was like, yeah, I'm probably not trading tonight. So, obviously, I could have waited for things to stabilize, but I mean, look at what happened after the fact. I mean, my initial break was 857, right? I wanted that 857 pullback and fall. If we had somehow, if this had happened a few minutes later, would we get a break and a pullback, and then we hit down on high volume? I would have taken that. Maybe, right? Because I don't like to buy at the very bottom, but such extensive high volume like that, I would have to enter. That's the only time that I enter at the very bottom is if that last red candle or green candle at the very top, if it's a bullish move, is such high volume that you can't ignore it, right? So I would be entering there, and then my target, I don't even know, my target I think was 820. I mean, it would have happened in a flash. This is only one, two, three, 4 minute candles. We went as low as 695. It was 695.50. We went as low as that in 5 minutes. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible. So, I mean, whoever had this play, whoever had a short on at this time, kudos to you. You made a lot of money just now. Um, but when I saw that, I was like, yep, I'm locking my account. We're done. We're not trading tonight, and sometimes that's just the way that it has to go. So I was so looking forward today to getting back to the process of
The
trading,
market is open.
getting back to trading appropriately and trading with the process and not worrying about the money. But we did that. We actually did do that today by not taking a trade, by not gambling, by not just automatically clicking sell and shorting, right? So we actually did a good job of that today. I'm happy that we did that. But look, we just gotta come back Sunday night, um, with the same approach that we had today as well. Um, and we go from there, So yeah, guys, I think just making sure that you know when it's your time to trade, I think it's so important too. Right? I obviously, as you saw a few days ago when I blew my funded account, it was one of those days where I traded way past the time I should have traded. I always say last first my entry window essentially is from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern, So if I go past 11 p.m., then I'm not as successful. Not saying I can't be, but it doesn't make any sense. Why am I staying up that late to trade? You know? So same thing here too. Like I'm not gonna trade when I see conditions like these either. I mean, this volume is like akin to New York session volume, right? This was at 354. In fact, it's more than that. We had 3.65 K volume there. If we go to the open only had 8.778 K volume. This candle right here had 7.338K. I mean, this candle here had 9.66K volume. That's akin to the opening of the New York session today. I don't trade with that much volume. Again, not saying that I can't, but I'm not good in those conditions. Whenever I set my alerts on TradingView, for the volume, significant volume, they're usually less than 1,000 for sure. Usually it's like I think yesterday was like 450. So that's 450, not 9,666, completely different. So that's something that, again, we have to just be mindful of and we have to be careful of. But um, I think that marks progress in my trading. I have been able to do this for a while now. It's not like, oh, this is the first time I'm not taking a trade. Obviously, we had a whole week where we only took one trade. We only traded one day, so um yeah, but I think this is absolutely incredible what's going on right now, and again, I'm not here to make this channel political. It's not about that, right? But these conflicts do affect the market. So, again, whoever is going through conflict in their lives, whether it be countries and people are affected by that as bystanders, or whether you're going through conflict with someone in your life or in your job. I hope that things turn out for the best, because I've been in those situations too where you have conflict with someone and um, it really does affect you. Um, it really does hurt you, whenever you want to make amends with someone or whenever you want to improve the conditions of the relationship that you're in. So, yeah, guys, short and sweet video today. Nothing crazy. Just stay safe out there, please. Stay safe in these markets too. Probably going to have a lot of volatility um, coming up, if things continue to escalate as well. So please be careful with your accounts. It's not the time to be blowing accounts. It's a time to trade well, risk appropriately, accept your risk, and stick to your rules because that's what will save you during times like these. Um, But yeah, anyway, guys, that's it for this video today. Hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, keep trading stoically and please stay safe.